Good morning, Mustangs, and welcome back to your Mustang Morning News. I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Hollister. Today's show has some great things lined up for you, starting with a visit to All-Star Pizza to find out what makes this local favorite so special. Then we'll have a fun trivia challenge with some Mustang students to test their knowledge and quick thinking. Plus, we'll bring you weekend weather updates to help you plan ahead and wrap things up with all the latest in sports.
It's going to be a great show, so let's get started with the Pledge of Allegiance. Before we start, here are our morning announcements.
Prom's 2025 Great Gatsby themed dances tomorrow, May 17th from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Today is your last chance to buy tickets. Prices are $120 with ASB and $130 without. Get yours now on the THHS web store or in person at the student store. No tickets will be sold at the door, and all non-THHS students or guests must purchase their tickets at the student store. Don't miss out on this unforgettable night.
Now to start things off, who doesn't love pizza? Today we're kicking off our show with a tasty visit to All-Star Pizza, where we'll check out what makes this local spot a favorite. Let's take a look.
We're here at All-Star Pizza, a local favorite known for its delicious pies and welcoming atmosphere. Let's head inside and see what makes this place so special. All-Star Pizza serves delicious slices and great vibes, perfect for lunch or family dinner. We wonder what it's like working behind the counter at All-Star Pizza. We asked a Mustang student on the team to see how he got started.
So Jeff Carrero, the owner of All-Star Pizza, has a real good relationship with my dad. They went to school together, they graduated together, they played football. And when I was looking for my first job, my dad gave me Jeff's number. And when I called him, he offered me a job at All-Star Pizza. And ever since then, it's been nothing but fun. I would say that we do everything fresh. Whenever we get an order in, we always make it right then and there. And it comes out hot and fresh and ready for our customers to enjoy.
And it's not just the food that makes All-Star Pizza a great place to hang out. And they've got a sweet game room. Ooh, let's see, I want a Tootsie Roll. It's right there. Hey, looks like we got, what we get? Sweet. We got a 14-inch cheese pizza here. We're gonna wash it down with some lemonade. Let's take a look. All right, so got it. It's got good crust, no flop. Let's take a bite. Good thickness on the dough, not too much cheese, and the sauce is really good. We thank All Star for having us out here tonight. Let's go back to the show.
It's always fun to check out our local favorites and see what makes places like that so special to our community.
Definitely. Now, it's time to put some of our Mustang students to the test with a little challenge.
Yep, it's time for this week's trivia.
We asked them a few questions to see how much they know. Welcome to this week's edition of Trivia. This week we have Shreyan and Reed on the show. This week's theme is music, so let's get started. First up, the song No Tears by this rapper was featured in the 1999 film Office Space.
Scarface.
Scarface is correct. All right, time for our next question. What rapper was featured as Mr. Freeman on the Boondocks?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne is correct. Next question.
That's two, buddy.
Which rapper is best friends with Martha Stewart?
Snoop Dogg.
That is the D-O-double-G, Snoop Dogg. All right. Kendrick used a Google Earth photo of this rapper's house on the cover for the Not Like Us diss track. Drake is correct. All right. Last question. Which rapper named his own private school after his mom?
Kanye West.
Kanye, Donda Academy in Simi Valley. All right. The winner this week was Shreyan.
That's a lie. Let's go! You guys, this is a rig show, so I can take.
You think it's rigged? Too bad. That wraps up this week's segment. Be able to check in next week for another edition of Trivia. Let's go back to the show.
That was fun to watch. Now, let's check out what kind of weather we can expect for this weekend.
Absolutely. No matter what your weekend plans are, it's important to know what the weather will bring. Here's Kalvin with the latest on this weekend's forecast.
Thanks, Kaylee and Hollister. Let's take a look at this weekend's weather forecast. On Saturday, expect cloudy skies with a high of 65 and a low of 54. On Sunday, it'll remain mostly cloudy with a high of 62 and a low of 53. While it's a bit cooler, it's still a good weekend to get outside and enjoy some fresh air. Maybe go to the park, probably not the beach, but get outside, touch some grass, and back to you, Kaylee and Hollister.
Thank you, Kalvin. Now let's finish strong by highlighting some outstanding Mustang talent in sports.
This week, our athletic spotlight shines on Garrett Higgins from the Trabuco track team.
Garrett has been making a name for himself with dedication and impressive performances on the track this season.
We had a chance to catch up with Garrett, so let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Garrett Higgins, and I am the school record holder in the pole vault. It felt awesome breaking the record. I've been chasing that goal for 4 years now, and just to finally get it with like half the team watching and supporting me, it was just a really cool experience. I was pretty nervous going into this competition because if I didn't do well, I wouldn't qualify for CIF, but first event I did was the 110 hurdles, and I ended up winning that, so it gave me a lot more confidence in the pole vault. And then going into the pole vault, I just had to do what I do best and came out with the win. So what's next for me is just getting through CIF. We had our CIF Division I prelims this past weekend, and this upcoming Saturday will be the Division I finals, and I'm hoping to win that, and then the following week is the Masters meet, which will qualify me for state, and I'm just trying to make it to state finals.
Congrats, Garrett, on your athletic spotlight this week. It's great to see our Mustang athletes making us proud.
From our local favorite spots to trivia and weather updates, we've had a great show today. Thank you for joining us.
Well, that's all for today, Mustangs, and don't forget to vote Jordan Rose and Kaylee Morton for prom.
I second that.
And as always,
Happy birthday and go blue.